today I'm going to take you through a quick workout of chest, biceps, and triceps. I'm going to use 2 full water bottles of the same size. If you have a set of dumbbells at home, that's great. Use whatever works for you. But if you don't, water bottles work great. Canned goods of the same size can work great. You can create so much resistance on your own. Picture in every movement that you're moving through water, that when you're trying to go up, something else is pulling you down, and you'll get a great workout. So let's go ahead and get started with the chest first. So I like to always say that when we're doing chest flies, you take a big hug of a beach ball. So your elbows are wide, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, knees softly bent, chest is open, and then with the same bend in your elbows, you're going to take those water bottles, weights, whatever you have away from each other, and then press back together. Open up and close. Now let's use our breath. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Good. Now remember, you're moving through water. So create that resistance, opening up wide through your collarbone. On either side, good. Standing up nice and tall, core is tight. Relax any tension through your neck. Hang in there. We've got about a minute for each exercise. Let's do one more. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And then weights are down by your sides. You've got a nice bend in your elbows, and your arms are right against the side of your ribcage on either side. Your palms are open towards the ceiling, and you've got a relaxation in your wrists on either side. And now picture that your arms are at a V, and you're going to close and lift that V, and then lower back down. So your torso is staying completely still here. You're going to lift through your chest, like either side of your chest is squeezing together to bring those weights together at the top. Good. And then you're opening up nice and proud as the weights go back down. On this one, we want to exhale up, inhale back down. Good. The weights only need to come about as high as the shoulders to protect the shoulder joints. Now, if this is too much, don't take those weights quite as high or quite as far out from your torso. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep that bend in your elbows the same throughout the entire movement. Bring it down and relax. Back to that chest fly. Take a hug of the beach ball. This time I want you to open, 2, 3, 1 count close. Open, 2, 3, 1 count close. Open, 2, 3, 1 count close. Open, 2, 3, 1 together. Good. Now, if you want to do one arm at a time, you can. That might take a little bit of load off. Or you continue doing both arms at the same time. Think about spreading wide across your chest as you open. 2, 1, and close. 3, 2, 1, close. Good. Breathe. So you've got a lot of time to exhale, and then a short, quick inhale back together. Standing up tall, soft bend in the elbows, soft bend in the knees. Back to that V, we're going to reverse the count. So it's up for 1, down, 2, 3, straight up, down, 2, 3, straight up, down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, good. Stay with me. Down. Remember your options. You don't have to go quite as far out. You don't have to go quite as far up. Open through that chest. Close through that chest. Exhale up. Big, nice, slow inhale on the way down. And And I want you to take 4 knuckles on either hand and face towards me. Now your hands are about shoulder height, and then your elbows open wide so they're at shoulder height as well. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, stand up nice and tall. And then we're going to press those weights away from us. Open through your chest as you pull those weights back in. Good, press away, pull back in. Good, exhale, press, inhale, pull. Now try and keep your torso really steady and let that movement come only from the arms and the chest. If this is too much for you, if it bothers your shoulders at all, you can do one at a time, or you can drop your elbows a little bit. Just continue to stay nice and wide across the collarbones. So you always have options. Listen to your body. Let's do one more. Bring it back in. Relax your weights, hands down. Roll through your shoulders a few times. Now's a great chance to grab a drink if you need it. And we're going to move on to our triceps. So I'll start to the side so you can see me. Heels are right underneath the hips. Knees softly bent. Belly button squeezes toward the spine. And now you keep your spine long as you push your booty back and think about your nose going over your toes. So you've got a nice forward hinge. And then your palms are facing each other. Your hands are right by your sides. And leading with your elbows, you're going to slide right past your ribcage on either side until that upper arm is parallel to the ceiling, and then drop it back down. Exhale up, inhale down. So you're still wide across the collarbones in this one, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back, making sure the tops of those shoulders stay away from your ears, and your core stays nice and tight. Exhale up, inhale down. Good. Just like that. Arms stay right by your rib cage. I like to think about even my elbows at the top squeezing towards each other. Exhale up, inhale back down. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one, relax. All right, now with your right hand only, you're going to take your left foot in front, right foot back, and then bend into your left knee and relax your left hand, left weight on that front thigh. Good. Your right hand is by your side, palm facing towards the middle of your body. Square your hips and shoulders over that front foot, and then forward hinge a little bit, keeping that belly button pulled towards your spine. Now we're going to start with the same movement, so arm comes right past the rib cage until the upper arm is parallel to the ceiling. Freeze that upper arm in space, elbows stay still as you extend almost to straight, keep a soft bend, bring it back in, drop it down. More just like that, up, out, in, and down. So it's up, pinky side of the hand pushes away. Good. Now take your chin and your eye gaze to a place that's comfortable for your neck. We don't want any unnecessary tension. Exhale, back down. Good. Exhale on the kick. Stay with me. You got it. Drop the weight if you need to. Remember, you can create your own resistance. Last one. Hold it out. Soft bend in the elbow. Your pinky is on top. And now just rotate from your shoulder all the way through your wrists until your knuckles face forward. And then all the way in. And then rotate and rotate. Keep that lift through the arm. You'll really feel this in the back of the upper arm. Only rotate as far as is comfortable for your shoulder. And breathe. We've got 2 more. Last one. Relax that weight down. Now you can just pivot all the way over, and then your other foot's in front. move through the left arm. So square your hips and shoulders over that right foot, bend into the right knee. Core nice and tight, you've got a long spine, and then you hinge forward slightly from the hips. Good. And then that elbow's gonna come right by the rib cage. Pause at the top, kick it out, bring it in, drop it down. Good. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up, squeeze it in place, extend out, bring it in, drop it down. Nice. Good. Remember that elbow comes up and then it stays in space as you extend through it, and then drop the arm back down. You're still open across the collarbones, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back. We'll do 2 more. Last one, as you extend, hold. Find a place that's comfortable. Shoulder blades together, chest open. Rotate your pinky side of your hand in until your thumb's on top. And then rotate the opposite direction. So your entire arm is rotating if that's comfortable for your shoulder joint. Not only are your knuckles turning from one direction to the other, but your shoulder is moving in its socket as you rotate. And the more you lift up through the knuckles and extend the hand away, the more work you're going to get into that tricep. Don't forget to breathe. Good. One more each direction. Drop that weight down. All right, one last push for your triceps. So I want you to take your heels underneath your hips. Bend into your knees. Push your booty back a little bit. Lift the belly button toward the spine. Hinge forward from the hips. Roll those elbows in and up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Shoulders away from the ears. Chest open. Elbows towards the center. And then extend out any amount that feels good. And you're going to have a squeeze here. So big squeeze is neutral. Bigger squeeze, like you're going to clap your palms together or touch those weights together, and then back to the big squeeze, and then a bigger squeeze, big. Bigger, big. So you never fully release. Keep lifting up through the pinky side of your hand. Think about lengthening through your knuckles. Relax through your neck. It's a big, big squeeze, big. Big, big squeeze, just a big squeeze. Can you lift a little higher? Can you squeeze a little tighter? You've got 2. 1 squeeze and hold. 2, 3, 4, relax down. Woo. Roll through those shoulders to the back. Bring those shoulders forward. Good. Now palms face forward. Elbows are plugged in right by your sides. And we're going to move into biceps. So that's the front of our upper arms. And we're going to take those weights from down by our thighs up towards the front of our shoulders, and then just drop it back down. Remember, if you don't have something in your house that feels like adequate weight for you, you create that resistance. Focus as hard as you can on those muscles you want to be working, and thinking about every little fiber around those muscles, squeezing as tight as they can on the way up and on the way down. Exhale up, inhale on the way down. Standing up nice and tall, core is tight. If you want to put one foot in front of the other for a staggered stance, that might help you stand up tall. Totally fine. 3, 2, 1. Now open up your arms onto the diagonal a little bit. Elbows stay right by your sides. You've just got a different angle. So now you're more drawing a V. And you'll feel the work change into the muscles a little bit. So it's still the front of the upper arms, but you've got a little bit different angle. Exhale up. Now a key with the bicep curls like we're doing here is that again, the elbows stay in place. So you're just bending through the elbows and extending through the elbows. We call it flexion and extension. So it might be the difference, if you want to see it, through this right here and this. We want to control the movement. We want to activate the right muscles and not crank through our joints to get the strength work. 2, last one. All right, now have about a 45-degree bend in your elbows. Come back to the narrow grip. And so your palms are facing up. And now, never fully extending the elbows. You want to take those hands up and out and then pull it back in. So it's like you're offering something up and then receiving something. So you lift and lower, lift and extend out, lower and flex in. Remember, the movement is coming from the upper arm. And in any of these exercises, if you need to do right then left, please do so. And another reminder, you don't need to go any higher than shoulder height. Exhale, up and away, inhale, in and down. Two, last one. Relax your weights down, and now we're going to incorporate some more body movement into this next one. So you're going to take your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and you're going to step with your left foot, and then extend up through your right arm. Palm stays facing your body. Keep a soft bend in that elbow, and then bring it back down. Same side again, and then pull it back down. Lift on that diagonal, pull it back down. Core is nice and tight. Good. So all that we did in the last few exercises served to kind of shorten and tighten those biceps muscles. Now we're going to extend through the muscles and continue the strength work. You'll feel your cardio get up a little bit too. Last one, and then go straight into the other side. Hit that diagonal. Good. So you're stepping on the right foot, lifting through the left arm. Core nice and tight. This would be a great exercise that you could completely drop the weights if you wanted to. Especially if you've been using a heavier weight. Since we're lifting this even up and over our heads, it might be good just to create the resistance through your own movement. 2 more. Last one. Good. Okay, so we'll finish with a kicker. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Drop down into a slight squat so you've got a nice solid base. Shoulders over hips, core nice and tight, and then bring your elbows by your sides and bring your weights up towards the block. Again, this can just be your hands. Now stay completely still from your hips down to your heels, and we're just going to jab. So we're never fully extending our elbows. We're keeping a soft bend to protect those elbow joints, and you're going to take your weight into the punch. Good. You'll feel your core work here. Hit it, hit it. Can you go a little faster? Punch, 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 punch. I like to exhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Now continue with this motion, but turn your palms up towards the sky. turn your palms down. Feels a little different. Now turn your knuckles in towards each other and come around the side. Hook. Let's do 3 more each direction. 2. Last one. Relax. All right, we'll just take a quick little stretch and then you'll be done with this one. So take one arm up and then touch the base of your neck. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Relax the back of your head into that arm. And then you can take the opposite fingertips and relax on top for more of a stretch. You should feel it right through the back of your upper arm. Let that heart rate come down, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And just switch to the opposite side. Hand to the back of the base of the neck. Relax the back of your head into your arm, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Bring your hands all the way down to the base of your spine. Interlace your fingers. Bend your elbows as much as you need to press your palms towards each other. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together, open through your chest, and then start to press your knuckles away any amount. Try to focus more on squeezing your palms against each other than letting those palms come out and then just reaching away. The more the palms squeeze in, the more you're going to be able to open up through the chest. Relax it out, roll through your shoulders. Take your fingertips toward your shoulders and then draw really big circles with your elbows. And then turn those circles the opposite direction. One arm in front, across your body. Other arm comes under, and then take it. Big stretch for the outside of your shoulder. So you're going to reach through these fingertips, away from your body. Everything relaxes down away from your chin. Other side. I was trying to finish before my husband got back from his run. I was almost successful. We're all trying to find a way to work out though. Interlace your fingers in front, flip your palms away. Press those palms forward. Let your spine fold forward a little bit. And then think about spreading your shoulder blades away from each other. You can even take your chin towards your chest if that feels good. Stand up nice and slow. Flip one palm towards me, and then take your opposite palm towards those fingertips, and press your fingertips back as you press the heel of your palm forward, and relax both shoulders down. Now, if you have the flexibility and it feels okay, you can start to drop that arm down so your fingertips are coming closer to that same thigh. Same hand goes up, flips down like you're showing off your rings, and then the opposite hand comes towards the fingertips again and press away. Shoulders stay down your back, away from your ears. Other side, we'll reverse it. Good. Gently draw your fingertips back as you press the wrist crease forward and lengthen through the arm. Any amount that feels good. Flip all the way around. Good. Now you're pressing the heel of your palm forward. Fingertips are coming back. Make fists, roll through your wrists. Take a big inhale up towards the sky. Press your palms up. Take a little side lean over one direction, up and over to the other. Back up to the top. One last inhale. And then exhale, just shake it all out. Great job, guys.